Well guys, welcome back. Today I want to talk to you about the movie called Fresh. This is basically about a woman called Noah, who's played by Daisy Edgar Jones. She is on a dating scene, and it's not going too well for her so far until she bumps into a stranger called Steve. He is played by Sebastian Stan. And, they get on quite well, and he takes her to his big, beautiful house in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. And yeah, and it goes a bit tits up from there, really. He kidnaps women and he sells their meat for the rich people of the world. And he also likes to eat it himself. So he's a cannibal as well as making a lot of money from selling this meat off fresh. So basically he's got her trapped in the house, and then it becomes a fight for survival, really. Is she going to escape? Is she not going to escape? It's backwards and forwards for a little while. And then she uses a noodle a little bit to try and escape, and there's lots of bits going on in this film, and I didn't think it was too bad, to be honest. It wasn't fucking wow, that's amazing. It was an okay watch. Like it kept me entertained for the time. I think it was like an hour and 54 minutes, so it's quite a long film, but it does keep you entertained and watching it and wanting to know what's coming and what's next. Couple of little bugbears in it, really. It's called Fresh. You find out what he's doing. He's obviously catching these women to cut them up, and I kind of wanted a little bit more gore, if I'm honest, a little bit more, like Hostel style, slicing bits of meat off and stuff. I kind of wanted that from it. I think that would have given it a bit more of a better, more psychotic twist. And the guy, Sebastian Stan, who plays Steve, his character, for me, he was okay. He was average. He played it average, if I'm honest. I wanted him to be a little bit more likeable, but he wasn't. From the get-go, you just knew he was a creepy dickhead, and you knew something bad was going to happen because of him. Whereas I think if he was to be more likeable, it would have been more of a shock, and then he turns into this sick, twisted fuck. But he didn't really. He kind of played the same level kind of character all the way through it. The character Noah, she played it very well. She played her part the way she was meant to play it. And, when she was meant to be scared, she bloody looked terrified. Some of the acting was very good, but the main psycho man, I thought they could have done a lot more with him. Made him more approachable and more likeable, to then twist it and make him fucking nuts, as fucking nutty than a crack house whore. That's how they should have made him. But they didn't, and unfortunately that's the only bits I didn't really like about it. And then there was the end scene. I don't want to say too much about it, there's a bit of a battle, blah 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 blah. And then if you watch it, I don't want to give it all away. If you watch it, I don't know if anyone will notice it, but I noticed it. There's a big part when it's the end bit, you think, hang on, what about that person? Just my opinion. People might just think I'm being a bit fussy with that, but I noticed it, and it was a big notice as well, if you ask me. But yeah, it was an okay watch. There's not really much else I can say about it. It will keep you gripped. There's a couple of little twists in there which you're not expecting. For me, there was at least two that I was like, oh, and then I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense, really. And then it went on from there, and then it kind of just ends, and it didn't feel like an hour and 54 minutes. You didn't sit there waiting for this film to fucking end. You kind of wanted to see how it plays out, and that's what they let you do in this film. So yeah, it was an okay watch. I'm going to score it now. I'm going to score this one straight down the middle again. This one's getting a 5 out of 10 as well. It won't be one I'd probably sit down and watch again, but if someone said, oh, have you got anything to recommend, I'd probably say, yeah, stick it on, give it a watch. Definitely worth a try. You might really, really enjoy this film. You might like that. It's not too gory, and it's not too gruesome and graphic, and it is played out the way it's meant to play. You might enjoy that. So don't just take it from my word. Give it a watch for yourself. Subscribe to this channel as well. That really, really does mean a lot. And leave a comment if you do watch this film and you think, I quite liked the fact it was done like that. I quite liked his character, the way they played it. Let me know. All the feedback is welcome. Anyway, I'm going to fuck off now. And I'm going to let you lot go, and thanks for watching. See you guys later.